Listen carefully, because this is a truth that most people spend their entire lives trying to avoid. Success does not care about your excuses. It doesn't care how difficult your childhood was, how many times you failed, or how unfair life has been. The world rewards results, not explanations. I know that sounds harsh, but it's the reality. Every day, millions of people wake up with dreams. They want more money, better health, stronger relationships, and a future they can be proud of. But wanting something and working for it are two completely different things. Most people remain stuck because they spend more time explaining why they can't than figuring out how they can. The moment you take full responsibility for your life, everything changes. Responsibility is not about blaming yourself. It's about empowering yourself, because when you take ownership, you stop waiting for someone else to fix your problems. You stop waiting for perfect circumstances. You stop waiting for motivation to magically appear. The truth is, there will never be a perfect time. There will always be challenges, distractions, and obstacles standing in your way. The people who succeed aren't the ones who have perfect lives. They're the ones who decide to move forward despite imperfect conditions. Every excuse feels valid when you're making it. But excuses never build businesses. They never improve your health. They never create opportunities. Action does, progress does, consistency does. The people you admire have faced setbacks too. They've experienced failure, rejection, criticism, and uncertainty. The difference is they refuse to let those experiences define their future. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they asked, "What can I do next?" Your future isn't determined by what happened yesterday. It's determined by what you're willing to do today. Stop focusing on your limitations. Focus on your possibilities. Stop waiting for life to get easier. Become stronger, because success doesn't belong to the most talented person. It belongs to the person who keeps showing up when everyone else quits. And remember this, your excuses may comfort you today, but they will never create the life you truly want tomorrow. Here's a hard truth most people never fully accept. Nobody is thinking about you as much as you think they are. You're afraid of being judged, criticized, laughed at, and rejected. But the reality is that most people are too busy worrying about their own problems to spend much time thinking about yours. Think about how many dreams die every year because of fear. Fear of looking foolish. Fear of failure. Fear of hearing someone say, "I told you so." Entire businesses are never started. Talented people never share their gifts. Opportunities are missed because someone cared more about opinions than possibilities. If you spend your life trying to please everyone, you'll end up disappointing yourself. No matter what you do, someone will disagree with you. Someone will misunderstand you. Someone will criticize your choices. That's not a sign you're doing something wrong. It's a sign you're doing something different. The people who achieve extraordinary things understand something important. Criticism is the price of ambition. The moment you decide to grow, you'll attract doubt. The moment you decide to pursue something bigger, some people will question you. That's normal. Don't let the fear of judgment keep you trapped in a life you don't want. Most of the people you're trying to impress aren't paying your bills, building your future, or creating your success. Their opinions have no power unless you give it to them. Confidence isn't the absence of fear. Confidence is acting despite fear. Courage isn't waiting until you're comfortable. Courage is moving forward while you're uncomfortable. Years from now, you won't regret the criticism you received. You'll regret the opportunities you never took because you were worried about what other people might think. So stop asking for permission. Stop seeking approval from people who have never built the life you want. Trust yourself, take the risk, make the move, because your dreams are far too important to be controlled by someone else's opinion. Let me tell you the truth nobody posts on social media. Success is usually boring. It's not glamorous. It's not exciting every day. It's repetition. It's discipline. It's doing the same important things over and over again while nobody notices. People love the highlight reel. They love seeing the victory, the celebration, the luxury, and the applause. But what they don't see are the countless hours of hard work behind the scenes. They don't see the early mornings, the late nights, the sacrifices, and the setbacks. Success isn't built during the moments of excitement. It's built during the moments when you don't feel like doing the work, but do it anyway. Most people quit because they're addicted to motivation. They want to feel inspired every day. They want constant excitement and immediate results. But real growth doesn't work that way. Real growth is often slow, quiet, and invisible. Imagine planting a seed. For weeks, maybe months, you see nothing happening above the surface, but beneath the ground, roots are growing. Progress is being made even when it isn't visible. Success works the same way. The difference between dreamers and achievers is consistency. Dreamers work when they feel motivated. Achievers work regardless of how they feel. They understand that discipline will take them places motivation never can. There will be days when progress feels slow, days when you question yourself, days when it seems like nothing is working. Those are the days that matter most, because that's when most people quit. Keep going, keep showing up, keep improving one step at a time. The small actions repeated daily eventually create extraordinary results. Remember, success is not about doing something incredible once. It's about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well for a very long time. This is the hardest truth of all. Success has a price, and most people love the reward, but they hate the cost. They want confidence without discomfort. They want wealth without sacrifice. They want greatness without discipline. But life doesn't work that way. Every level of success demands something from you. It may require waking up earlier than everyone else. It may require working when others are relaxing. It may require learning skills that are difficult, facing fears that are uncomfortable, and making choices that aren't always popular. The truth is, there is always a price to pay. The question is not whether you'll pay a price. The question is which price you're willing to pay. Because staying where you are has a price too. Regret has a price. Missed opportunities have a price. Wasted potential has a price. The pain of discipline may be difficult, but the pain of regret lasts far longer. Many people spend years avoiding temporary discomfort only to experience permanent disappointment. They choose comfort today and regret tomorrow. Winners understand the opposite. They accept temporary discomfort to create long-term freedom. Growth requires sacrifice. Sometimes you'll have to say no to distractions. Sometimes you'll have to outgrow certain habits, environments, and even relationships. Not because you're better than anyone else, but because your future requires a different version of you. Nothing meaningful comes free. Every dream has a cost attached to it. Every goal demands effort. Every achievement requires commitment. So ask yourself this: what kind of life do you want? And more importantly, what are you willing to sacrifice to create it? Because one day, you'll either tell the story of why you didn't try, or you'll tell the story of how you refused to quit. The choice is yours. The price will be paid either way. Choose the price of growth today, so you never have to pay the price of regret tomorrow.